On this episode of Road Dirt, we attend the International Motorcycle Shows Outdoors in Atlanta, Georgia. Let's go. Road Dirt presentation is brought to you by Law Tigers, motorcycle lawyers. Find them at lawtigers.com. Hey, this is Rob with Road Dirt, and we are at the International Motorcycle Shows Outdoors in Conyers, Georgia, at the Georgia International Horse Park. And a little bit early right now. The weather has been very iffy here. It's rained yesterday. It's rained some today. It's supposed to rain off and on the rest of the weekend. Even though we've had a beautiful time here in the fall in the southeast with very little rain, perfect temperatures. What's it got to do? It's going to rain the IMS weekend. But the clouds have broke. It's dried out. They opened a little bit early for press, so a lot of the crowds aren't here yet. But man, this is going to be one fantastic show. All the big brands are here. There's demo rides taking place all over the place, all kinds of other support industries that are here as well. Honda, everything from Honda to Harley Davidson and everything in between. They're all here for the event. Let me see if I can get this situated here. Everybody. So we'll be here all weekend as well. So stay tuned. We're going to cover a lot. We're going to do some demo rides. We're going to talk to people. And if you're in the North Georgia area here in the southeast, you ought to make the trip and come join us for the weekend. It's going to be a great time. We're with Lauren Lloyd of the International Motorcycle Shows Outdoors. Lauren, you made it back to Georgia. We're glad you guys are here again. It's been so long.
We did. We're so happy to be back. It's been a second since we've been in this region.
Yeah,
so
for sure.
We're excited.
And it's Friday, so the crowds are a little bit low because there was a threat of rain, and they opened a little bit early for press. So we're excited to be here. Tell me a little bit about how the shows have gone so far this year for you guys.
They've been great. They've been really well received. This is our first year actually being outdoors, right? The new format. And
love this format.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
It's really hands-on. Instead of it being more of a museum of motorcycles, you get to actually go out and demo, right? That's huge. That's been
that
more
is,
than 10 poles.
Oh my gosh, yeah. To be able to hop on bikes, literally ride motorcycles all day long, just go bike to bike, brand to brand, type to type, and ride all day. That is unheard of. I mean, you don't get that at any other motorcycle show, and you never got it at the old shows. You guys really hit on something when you hit on that idea, going outdoors with it.
Yeah, and it just is so much more of an experience, right? Everything about this is supposed to be immersive, and I mean, there's a lot of models that they're not even in dealerships yet. So this is actually the one place that you can go out and test them out, right? And like you were saying, you can do street, you can do four wheels in some of the markets, you can do e-bikes. There's even in the kids zone, we're working with Strider, so kids as young as 2.
I was talking with Robert down there.
Yeah,
it's
cool. Really great. There's something literally for everyone.
I think the thing I like about coming back to Georgia now, because it's this is like your second to last show, is that I'm getting the idea that we're going to get to see some of the debuts of 2022 models, because the brands are already, if they don't have the bikes yet, they've got brochures on them and things like that, what's coming in the next year. That the earlier shows didn't have that, obviously. They didn't have information on those yet. So.
Yeah, what's been great about this new format and just being in the summertime is we've had this trickle effect almost of new models throughout the whole tour. And like you said at the last one, Southern California, the Big Bang, right? Oh yeah. There's a lot to be excited about, let me put it that way. Almost all of the OEMs have a new debut coming out for the they're premiering, like world premiere at the show. It's pretty huge.
I'm gonna have to find a way to get out to the SoCal show.
Yes.
Because that's about 4 weeks away, isn't it?
It is. It's November 19th through the 21st, and we're actually at a new location. We've been in Long Beach for the past 40 years, and we are in Costa Mesa this year, so a little bit south, but
at the OC Convention Center.
Yep, it's an awesome convention center.
You guys get to it. It's gonna be a great show. Yeah. Awesome. Lauren, anything else we can look forward to here this weekend?
There is music, and for those interested in art, we always have the vintage from the local area, the vintage section.
Oh gosh, yeah.
I love that. Cool. It's so beautiful. And the custom bikes are one of my favorite. They're different every year, so it's so fun.
Well, they're different every show too. I've been following all the bike winners at each one of the shows. You've been posting those, and there's some killer bikes of all these different types, not just American V-twins and stuff. It's been cool.
It's pretty wild knowing you can actually go out and ride some of them. They're beautiful.
Sure.
So
they are indeed.
Yeah, something for everyone. Come and join us.
Come on out. Let's make a weekend of it. This is the Indian Chief. Gonna take one of these out. Got the mid controls on it. Everything here, pretty amazing. It's a touch screen. I love it. Different ride modes, you can just touch it. This is the first one I've seen with the touch screen and a swipe screen. Look at that. Very cool. Well, let's take your first spin. I like it. Indian Chief's got really crisp throttle response in all the ride modes. Very nice.
And that's the basis of Discover the Ride, is to say that no, we as an industry can make motorcycling more approachable. We have the technology to do that.
Now we do. Yes, we do.
We've always had it.
Getting some riding in. It's a good day for it today. Just rode an Indian. Gonna ride a Yamaha in a few minutes. A couple of Kawasaki's. Rode some Harleys yesterday. Phil's been on some Triumphs. Good day to get out here and demo a bunch of bikes. Indian FTR. They've refined it since the last time we had one. 19-inch wheels or tires as opposed to 17. A little bit lower seat height. Got ready to take this for a ride and see how it feels. The Indian FTR. New and refined. Let's give this a try. So we're with JC of Mosko Moto. JC, good to meet you, man. Appreciate
nice to meet you too there.
Yeah. We're glad you guys are here at the IMS show.
Yep, we're glad to be here as well.
When I walked up Friday, I saw this beautiful booth and this great gear demonstrated on motorcycles, which I think is great rather than just seeing it in a catalog. I have never heard of Mosko Moto, and I'm not sure why. Tell us a little bit about the company and where you guys are located, how long you've been around.
Sure. Well, we started in business back in about 8 years ago, and at that time we started in the bag business, and it's kind of an interesting thing there. The owner of the company, one of the owners, Pete, was on a ride in Ecuador and had crashed his motorcycle, and he had a bag on there, and the bag failed. And so while he was healing his leg up there and trying to figure out, he was like, I think I could do this better. And so basically there he created, with that idea there, he came back and started talking to a gentleman who's the other owner of the company there, and basically between the two of them they created our bag line. And about 3 years ago we got into apparel, and we've gone into the apparel with the same idea, which is if we can make it better and make it at a competitive price, why wouldn't we do it?
Well, this has been a phenomenal weekend at the Progressive International Motorcycle Shows right here in the Georgia International Horse Park. Finally today the sun came through and it's turned into a beautiful day at the end of really what's still been a rideable weekend. There's been hundreds, maybe thousands of people in and out of here just, moving through the different vendors' setups and the bike brands and everything. I think the genius of the IMS shows outdoors this year is the fact that you can hop on one motorcycle after another, after another, after another all day long. Every bike available here with the brands, every style of motorcycle. The only thing that's lacking is a few of the European brands, but I think they're going to get on board. They're going to need to get on board if they want to make headway in the American market. So it's been a great time, a great weekend of making friends and contacting people and riding motorcycles. Phil and I have been riding like for 2 days in a row, all day long, just demo after demo after demo. And there's no other place in the world, no other convention, no other motorcycle show, exposition, whatever, that you can do that like you can at the IMS. They struck gold when they developed this idea for the outdoors concept. It's been fantastic. There's one more left. It's toward the end of, or middle end of November. It's going to be in Southern California at the Orange County Convention Center. If you're in the region, get your tickets and go participate in that. And you won't be sorry. It's a great show, great time. Well, this is Rob with Road Dirt. Until next time, ride light.